Hello everyone, today's video is going to be relatively short because I've had an idea and I want to run it by you. Well, actually I'm going to run it by you, but I'm still going to do it. But I want you to take part. Do you remember when magazines and newspapers had a problem page? I can remember, I don't know if the Sun does it now still, but there was a bit on there that said Dear Deirdre, and people would send in their problems and then she would give them advice. Now the concept of an agony page in a magazine dates back to 1691. I mean, obviously it's been going forever, and it was invented by the magazine's owner, John Dunton, who at 32 years old was having an affair and he wanted a little bit of advice. So he decided that he would write about it in this supposed agony page and get people to write in to tell him what they thought he should do. Recognising his readers were fascinated by other people's problems, he invited them to write in, and they did send their letters in to his magazine, the Athenian Mercury. About half the letters he received were about romantic or personal matters, such as, who is wisest, a man who marries for love or convenience? That's a thing, isn't it? And I suspect it's still going on. And this made me laugh, I can tell you. Is a husband justified in divorcing a wife who tricked him into marriage by wearing makeup? God forbid, my darling boy could divorce me tomorrow if that were the case. Mind you, I did show him that I'd shaved off my hair and I was wearing a wig, and he saw me without the makeup. No, he didn't run for the hills. Lucky for me. With that in mind, what do you think? It's going to be called Dear Imi. I'm going to anonymise everyone, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to change their name, and when you write to me, if you write to me, I will let you know what name I'm going to give you on the channel, and that way there will be no comeback. Now, I'm not going to pretend I have the answers to everything in the world, but I'm going to put my email in this video so that you can email me if you have a situation that you don't know how to handle. I will then make a video about it, but I will anonymize it. And I will also tell you the name I've given you to be anonymous. I'm going to start with A and I'm going to end up with Z. So I'm going to do that for men and women, and each of you will know who you are. That way we can all think about your situation and what we might do. Now, having said that, there are some strict rules for these videos, and that is, you have to be kind. People aren't going to want to read all sorts of spiteful, nasty stuff, and frankly, I won't put it up there. I will delete it because I know it does go on. I just can't be doing with that. This channel is a kind-hearted, thoughtful, empathetic channel, and we can all take part. We can all suggest things that might help, not unhelpful stuff. That's going to help nobody, least of all you, because you know, I don't know where people get off with saying nasty things on people's channels, but they do, and I will block them and they won't be published. So I'm going to call it Dear Imi. I did think of a lot of other things, but you know what? It's just as easy to write Dear Imi than anything else. So if that is the kind of thing that you would like to take part in, then email me, and hopefully we can solve a lot of problems for a lot of people. and anonymously, which has to be good, doesn't it? The other thing is I have started watching 2 new channels, and they are British ladies from the UK, and that's always nice because I think a lot of American ladies do YouTube, but I don't think many British ladies, UK ladies do it. And when I do find them, I really like to support them. The first one is called The Temple of One. Now, I'm going to refer to my notes. The Temple of One is Julie's channel, and right now she has got just 12 subscribers, so she is a tiny little channel, but she's lovely. She is 61 and she is contemplating how she is going to manage to retire. She's a bookkeeper and she works for herself, so she's got plenty to do at home. She's single by choice. She is a mother and a grandmother, but she is trying to work out what she's going to do for her retirement, and she won't get her pension, her old age pension, until she's 67. So she's got a few years yet, but it's nice to think that she started her channel, now she's 61, because by 67 she hopefully will be earning, and that has to be a good thing. I mean, if you like Silver and Solo, then I'm sure you will like The Temple of One, because although Silver and Solo is an American lady, Julie is obviously British, and she's very down to earth. That's one channel. The other channel is Victoria Coleman Art, and I can't tell you, she is the quirkiest lady. She does remind me of myself because she does flit from one subject to another, and it does make me laugh. She has got 2 gorgeous wire-haired Dachshunds. One's called, well, the boy is called Bailey and the little girl dog is called Mimi, and they are terribly cute. She does sculpture and she does paintings, and she is exceptionally good. I love her paintings of her old ladies because they are very quirky. She has got 644 subscribers at the moment, and her channel is so amusing. So if you'd like to go along there, I'll put a link down below once I do this editing. When I was watching The Temple of One, Julie, I thought, considering she's only just started her channel, her editing is way superior to my own. So I asked her, and she does it in CapCut. So I'm going to try editing this one in CapCut and see if I can improve. Anyway, if you've got this far, well done. And if you have been, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.